Hey guys, and welcome back to the Diabesties channel. Jazz over here, and today we're going to discuss a topic which has been asked about a lot, and I'm going to make this video Hindi and English so that maximum of our viewers can benefit for it. तो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं वैक्सीन्स पे. वैक्सीन, द कोविड वैक्सीन, एंड शुड पीपल विद टाइप 1 डायबिटीज गेट वैक्सीनेटेड. तो मैं सबको बता दूं कि मैंने वैक्सीन लगा लिया है. मैंने दोनों डोज वैक्सीन के लगा लिए हैं, एंड आज के वीडियो में मैं अपनी एक्सपीरियंस बताऊंगी, एंड ऑल्सो वी हैव अ स्पेशल एक्सपर्ट कमिंग इन टू शेयर सम clinical medical advice for the same. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद माई एक्सपीरियंस. मैंने कोविशील्ड की वैक्सीन लगवाई है. दोनों परफेक्ट है. ओके, सो इफ इट्स अ चॉइस वेयर यू आर वंडरिंग व्हिच वैक्सीन शुड आई गेट, द आंसर इज any available vaccine is a good vaccine. Both have been tested, both have been used widely, and both are safe to use. जब मैंने वैक्सीन लगवाई थी पहली डोज में थोड़ा सा मुझे साइड इफेक्ट्स हुआ था. आई गॉट अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ फीवर, थोड़ा बुखार आया था, थकान लग रही थी, एंड वैक्सीन के स्पॉट पे थोड़ा सा दुख रहा था. These are very normal side effects, okay? These are documented normal side effects. 2 दिन में चला जाता है एंड आप नॉर्मल फील करने लगते हो. सेकेंड डोज के बाद मुझे बिल्कुल साइड इफेक्ट्स नहीं हुए थे. मुझे सिर्फ एक हेडेक हुआ था, and that also just for about 6-7 hours, and then I was okay. Very, very important to get vaccinated in these times because you know the condition out there, and I am someone living with type 1 diabetes and proven that it is safe. कोविन ऐप में जाके अपना स्लॉट बुक कीजिए. फाइंड द क्लोजेस्ट वैक्सीनेशन सेंटर. यू डू नॉट रिक्वायर एनी सर्टिफिकेट और एनी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन फ्रॉम योर डॉक्टर. ऑल यू रिक्वायर इज अ गवर्नमेंट इशूड आइडेंटिटी प्रूफ लाइक एन आधार कार्ड और अ ड्राइवर्स लाइसेंस when you go to get vaccinated. शुगर्स की बात करें तो पहली डोज के बाद मेरे शुगर्स हल्के से बढ़े थे, and then they came back down to normal. So just watch your sugars a little bit. Make sure that you are resting enough, having a lot of fluids, and 2 दिन थोड़ा रेस्ट कीजिए and you should be back to normal. A lot of questions we are getting about things like, age group, duration between the doses, which vaccine to take, is it safe, can people with high A1C get vaccinated? And for that, we're going to go right now to meet our guest, Professor Partha Kar, who is the National Specialty Advisor for Diabetes in the NHS, and he will shed some light on these questions. So, Dr. Kar, take it away.
Hi, my name is Dr. Partha Kar. I am a consultant in diabetes. I am based in the UK in the NHS, and I'm going to try and answer a few questions based on the experience of the COVID-19 and the vaccination programs that we have given out. So first of all, should people with type 1 diabetes take the vaccine? The answer to that is 100% yes. Data has suggested and confirmed that if you have diabetes, any type, you've got higher risk, and the vaccination is the way to try and prevent you from having any serious side effects. Is it safe? There has been more than 1 billion injections given around the world, a significant part of them with type 1 diabetes. Also, in the UK, the majority of people with type 1 diabetes have had the vaccine. No major issues reported, so indeed, it is safe. So please do take it. Side effects, well, most people actually have no side effects whatsoever. A lot of my patients have had no issues. Some of them have complained of generally feeling a little bit fluey, sometimes with some body ache, etc. But it does tend to settle down, and the advice is to try and have some fluids, paracetamol if your temperature is slightly raised, but generally settles down. In some people, the report has been that your blood sugar levels have gone up. So treat it as if you would treat any sick day rules by keeping an eye on your basal insulin, increasing it as needed, taking fluids as needed. So no major worries, but there might be some effect, but something you can be prepared for as well. What about the gap? And that's a big question that keeps on going. So first of all, I think the important message is that one vaccine is better than none. 2 vaccines is obviously the best protection. So message number 1 is please do take the vaccine, and certainly take your second dose when the time comes. As regards the interval between the 2 doses, the fundamental message is studies would suggest that it's absolutely fine to go till 12, if not more weeks. So carry on with what the local advice is. But the main message, take the first vaccine for sure. as one vaccine is better than none. Which sort of vaccine should you take? Well, all vaccines are pretty much on par. Do not be obliged or feel that you have to choose between a vaccine, so take the vaccine that is on offer because it gives you the degree of protection that's needed. What about people with high HbA1c? Even more reason to take so, as not only does diabetes give you added risk, control, which would suggest that it's not quite optimal or not quite in the best place, higher HbA1c gives you higher risk. So certainly people with high HbA1c absolutely must take the vaccine as well. Age group, as per licensing goes, this is licensed till the age of 18, so lower than 18 vaccines are still in development. There's reports of the Pfizer vaccine being licensed between the age of 12 and 15, but bar that, all other ages are eligible for the vaccine in India. What about post-vaccination? Can you get COVID? The answer is yes. The purpose of the vaccine is to prevent you from getting seriously ill, prevent you from dying, and that is the main purpose of the vaccine. It's not 100% protection against you getting COVID, but if you do get it, the bottom line is that the effects of that is much more milder. The chances of you getting far more ill is much more lower, reinforcing the point that please do take the vaccine. Finally, post doses. Do you follow all the mask protocol, social distancing? The answer is still yes. There is a lot of research going on, a lot of finding of data going on. My advice would be clearly to follow the national guidelines on this. As things stand in India, the advice is very simple. It doesn't matter whether you've had the vaccines or not. There is still the risk of you transmitting it as well. So to avoid that, please do consider wearing your masks, following the social distancing, washing your hands, etc. So hopefully that gives a summary of the issues at hand. The basic bottom line, if you've got type 1 diabetes, you do have higher risk. Please do take the vaccine. Do not differentiate between the vaccine. One vaccine is better than none. There could be some side effects, including your blood sugars going a bit high. Keep in mind sick day rules and what you need to do. But most importantly, keep safe, look after yourself, wash your hands, wear your masks, and I'm sure once we get to the point of getting the population vaccinated, as is happening in other countries, for sure this nightmare will also pass us. So please do take the vaccine and stay safe.
So hopefully इस वीडियो में आपको थोड़ा सा क्लैरिटी मिला हो about vaccination. My personal advice is everyone, whether you're living with type 1 or not, please go get vaccinated. यही एक चीज़ है जो हमें इस कोविड पैंडमिक से थोड़ा सा हेल्प कर सकती है. So do not wait, get vaccinated. Please stay safe even after you get vaccinated. ऐसा नहीं कि बस वैक्सीन हो गया तो पार्टी शाड़ी स्टार्ट हो गई. Even post vaccination, make sure you are wearing your mask, make sure you're not going to too many public places, make sure you're social distancing, make sure you continue washing your hands, and of course make sure you are controlling your sugars. So hopefully this video has been helpful. Please take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay happy, and we will get through this together. And of course, be type 1 of a kind.